I'm 33. I live with my mom, and I drive Doordash for a living. So tonight was I want to tell you guys a story. I started my shift out just like normal. Everything was cool. It was New Year's Eve, by the way, so that was a little special caveat. This is my recap of the New Year's Eve night. Anyways, I start my shift and everything's going good, man. People are paying well. Like all the orders I'm getting are like above $10 or like 11, $12, and I'm like, cool. And I'm just boom, 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 really like making decent money tonight. I think I made like $80, $75 in 3.5 hours. So that was pretty good. So, anyways, there's this like pizza delivery that pops up. So, boom, I get out the truck, I pull up to the pizza spot, and I sit down, and there's this table filled with like girls, and I'm just dressed in like some sweatpants and like a baggy hoodie, like some hand-me-downs I got or whatever. And so I just sit down, and I noticed there's this like one girl like giving me like the eyeballs, and I'm like, whoa. And see, I forgot it was New Year's. I wasn't planning on going out or doing anything like that, but uh as soon as I got in there, I realized, I was like, oh, like these girls are dressed up because it's New Year's. People are going out because it's New Year's, and I was like, oh. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm like, cool, whatever. I sit down, and she's like, oh, 15 minutes. I'm like, all right, cool. And then this girl like is giving me the eyes, like the cute one in the group, and I was attracted to her. I was like, all right, cool. I mean, and she's giving me these eyes, and I'm just like, I'm like, me, the dude in the sweatpants. Like, I'm like, the my point is, I just wasn't ready. I'm going on my normal shift, and I'm just like, dang, like I wasn't ready for this social interaction. So I finished my shift up or whatever. Like, the lady gave me a free piece of pizza, which was nice because they made me wait, by the way. But yeah, so in my head, I'm like, oh dang, like I wasn't ready for that interaction. Like, here, the cute girl in the group is like giving me the, hey, like I want some attention eyes, which you don't always get. And then I'm just like so disconnected from talking to people that I wasn't even ready to like make that happen. Obviously, like I wasn't planning on going out, but I wasn't even outgoing enough to like reciprocate like her response. And I'm just like, what am I doing? People describe me as like the extrovert, like outgoing person, and I just literally, it's a skill, man. Like, I had all this momentum, like, where I'm just like communicating with people for years, for like 15, 20, like 30 years until now. And I realized something, basically, because I've been so isolated, like my momentum isn't there. Like, I had to like warm up to get started, right? So my momentum is like just low because the social interaction that I don't really get at my job, like I used to get in my life, like I would be getting all this social interaction, and I would having conversations with people, being present with people, which people really appreciate. I love, they love, we're making a genuine connection. Like, human beings just love that. I love that. And I just haven't been doing that at all. So I wasn't even able to communicate when this like opportunity was presented in front of me. Like, this really attractive girl. Like, she was like like, yeah, with the drawings on her arms and the nice dress and everything. And I was like, oh. So, anyways, yeah, what I've been replacing my human interaction with is just like me waking up and then I'm like, I'm just, you know, I'm living a clean and straight life, but the one thing that has replaced all my other habits is just like using this phone so much. Like instead of communicating with humans, I'm just watching stuff happen on videos on YouTube all the time. And it's affecting my communication skills, or it's affecting my ability to connect with other human beings. And that's not good because your ability or my ability to connect with human beings like determines like the success and prosperity of your own life. You know, when I was communicating well and working and boom, 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 like talking to my friends, hanging out with my friends, like good moments are happening, genuine moments. I'm supporting myself. Everything around me is happening because of this communication. And without the communication, you're just like isolated in this little bubble. And even like me, the extrovert, outgoing dude, is like unable to like strike up a conversation or talk normal with human beings in public. And it's just like shutting me off from the world. And it's really just like a practice thing, you know? It's like if you practice this skill, which is communicating with humans and connecting with them, like you're just gonna automatically do that, like naturally. You're just gonna naturally connect and be on the same page with people and be able to share like a genuine human moment. And because the habit of not doing that and honestly just relaxing and hanging out on my phone instead of having genuine human connections, like that's basically what my life has turned into. Now I'm in this new circumstance and stage of my life is like I went from a bunch of communication with humans in real life, having amazing genuine moments, to staring at my phone because I don't know how to connect with people in a new city, in a new situation, a completely new a completely new situation from my old life. And yeah, it definitely sparked a fire under my butt. Like I finished my shift up, you know, those girls left and I didn't say anything and I was like, what the heck? Like all shocked because I didn't expect that. And then I go home and I'm like, all right, boom, I put on my pants, my one pair of regular pants that I have, and like this jacket, which I think is nice, you know, it's nicer than my other stuff. And then yeah, so then I'm like, all right, well I'm gonna go see the ball drop because it's New Year's. I'm going to the bar like at least, you know, like I was never planning on going out, but I don't do that anymore. But I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna do this, right? So you know, I do get my human interaction in. Um, it's not smooth though, because I'm like rusty. I'm rusty. That's the whole point of this. I'm rusty, and hopefully you can learn something from this too, because it's like my experience. Maybe you can relate to your own life, but I'm rusty, right? And there's people out drinking, having a good time, and they're all loose and like vibrating with each other. But I'm just like a bit stiff and a bit like cut off from communicating with humans, and it feels awkward. And now I know how all you introverted people like feel because you spend so much time to yourself that like you have trouble communicating and connecting with people. And like for me, it it doesn't feel good. It feels like bad. And I'm telling you, the only difference between an extroverted person and an introverted person is how often they practice the skill of connecting and talking to other human beings. Like that's it. That's literally what makes you an introvert or doesn't. And maybe you have tendencies to sway you both ways, or you have an environment to sway you different ways. But that's all it is. I get rusty too. I'm the most extroverted whatever person apparently, according to my friends. I'm rusty, bro, and it sucks. So I get to the bar, haven't danced in forever. I go in, I start dancing, boom, boom. And like I'm looking around and like I just like can't strike up a conversation with anybody. Like I don't feel not that that's yeah, but I don't. I'm not even like, "Hey, like you're beautiful," or "Hey," I go up to a girl that I like and just start talking to her. Like that's not happening cuz I just like yeah, I've replaced my human interaction with just phone watching, and it's terrible. And it's really like the worst drug ever. It's like I live such a healthy lifestyle. I've put down all the vices and I try to eat good and exercise, but like this human interaction thing, man, it's like a key ingredient. It's the secret sauce to life, to having a good life. But the point is also, I seen that girl, she gave me the eyes. I was like, whoa, like it's on time. Like there's people out here like wanting to connect and I should be a part of it. So it motivated me to take the first step to get into the bar, to like interact with some humans. And I did have some interactions, some rusty, awkward interactions. I was like dancing with this one girl at one point. She was fun. And then like when I was talking to her, I just felt the need to have to explain how I haven't been out in forever and that my friends don't go to the bar anymore. And I just felt the need to explain to her that I was a bit rusty. And then she like awkwardly was like, "Yeah, well, all right, I'm gonna go to my friend's party. See ya." And it was like obviously like a type of thing where it was like we were getting along, and then she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go, and you're not invited," which is totally fine. She's a stranger. Like I don't know what happened in that situation, but I can't help but think everything was cool. We were dancing, and then I just decided to tell her like how awkward I was or something. Yeah, now I get how all you awkward people are, bro. I get it now. I get it. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks so bad. But I shook off the rust. Even my dancing skills, I haven't been stretching or doing any like full body movement stuff. It's just like soccer, pull ups, and not really a lot of stretching. And not really walking either. That's the thing. Like, in this American society, it's like, unless you have a job that allows you to walk around or you like dedicate time to just going outside and walking, like you're getting in your car and then you're at home and then you're getting in your car and you're not walking. Like that's a lot of Americans' lives. Like I chill at home and I'll go do my soccer, but it's not really walking. It's not like constant like slow movement throughout the day. You know what I mean? It's like it warms your whole body up. Like it warms you up so you're like loose. Like even I think if I was going throughout my day, not just driving in a truck, delivering food and chilling at home, that if I had like some walking, like hopefully like a purpose to walk, but even just some walking, like it just warms up your body so you feel good. Like when I got to that dance floor, I had been in my truck and like, you know, earlier before I was just like chilling at my house. And then by the time I got there, I couldn't talk to the hot girl with the things, and then like I needed to like warm up my body to dance, which is normal. But I was like, man, it took a while, and then like the whole time, like, cute girls are going by. I'm, you know, like everybody's loose and doing their thing because they're drinking, and I'm just like warming up, bro. I'm just warming up because I don't drink. But the thing is, like, because of that, I can't just drink and like get in that zone. Like, not that that really works. Sometimes if you're not warmed up and you drink anyway, you're still like stiff and not doing your thing. But yeah, warming up, bro. Legendary players have legendary warm-ups. I've said this before. Legendary players have legendary warm-ups. So it's like your whole life is just like flow and momentum. It's like a wave crashing, bro. It's like you just get this energy from like how you navigate through life, and that's connecting through humans and moving your body. And then like you're able to express yourself like more easily to the world. And like when you get in front of people and have opportunities to connect with humans, your like vessel is completely open and like connected with like the source energy, so you can like enjoy yourself better and have a better time while you're here. If you're just on your YouTube phone and like not going for a walk, you are cut off from the beautiful experiences with humans and the beautiful experience of having circulation and blood running through your whole body, so you're like a fluid thing. I started dancing and I started moving my spine, and I just realized like how tight and I had let myself get and how stuck I was. And luckily I did some dancing, and you know, it didn't go great with the human interaction thing. Not with any cool dudes or any voluptuous, beautiful, gorgeous, future baby mamas or whatever. But I did shake off the rust. I put myself in a position where I was vulnerable. I didn't feel like it, but I went anyways. And I've had a lot of amazing, outgoing, human connecting nights. And that was not one of them. But it broke me out of my shell. I was like, oh, if I want to, like, you know, connect with people, which I do, then I gotta, like, move my body throughout the day, like, gently, slowly, walking, anything, just slow movement, slow, steady movement. And then, I gotta connect with those people, man, because I love people. And, like, the best experiences in life happen with connecting with people. So the slow movement would be like connecting with God, be still, move, warm circulation, connect with the source universe, and then connect with the people, man, because people are part of the whole experience too. And like the best moments of our life are spent like laughing with friends, you know, and family and friends, people. So that's my story. One more thing. Thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, and thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, yeah, 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 yeah. It's a beautiful day. Said I don't wanna hack too high and mighty, because tomorrow I may fall down on my face. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, And thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a beautiful day.